Here we go.
Today opens with a very specific kind of frequency tone. Not explosive.
Not gone. Not calm.
It is that in-between realm where the field is whispering more than shouting. And if you listen closely, you can feel exactly what it is trying to say. The spectrogram story. What we are seeing is a long, stretched-out window of activity from late 9th into the 10th, followed by a distinct fade and partial blackout zone on the 11th. That blackout is not nothing. It is an information gap. It is the system recalibrating, resetting, shifting its internal noise floor. When the field does this, it often means the next buildup is already forming upstream. The harmonics tell the same tale. The base frequency is holding in the mid-7s, which is stable enough to keep people grounded, but elevated enough to create sensitivity. F2 and F3 wavered, almost like a breath being held. These upper harmonics are the emotional and intuitive layers. When they flatten, people feel quiet inside, but also hyper-aware. F4 dropped sharply, which often corresponds to energetic fatigue, a need to sleep more, or that odd, spaced-out, floating sensation people report. Amplitude and Q factor. Amplitude is not spiking wildly, but the Q factor is toning up in a way that says clarity is trying to break through the static. This is the kind of day where the field feels like a tuning fork gently ringing instead of a drum line. It sharpens intuition. It heightens inner vision. It can make emotions feel very crisp and very honest. Many of you will notice increased sensitivity in the chest or heart space, heightened awareness of people's true intentions, odd sleep patterns, or vivid dream recall, subtle pressure around the forehead, or temples, a need to withdraw from noise. So you can actually hear yourself think, these are normal when the Q factor rises without major amplitude spikes. It is refinement, not chaos. Interpreting the blackout zone. This gap is likely the system reshuffling itself. Whenever the spectrogram goes dark, it is rarely off. It is usually behind the scenes processing, like the Earth equivalent of a software update. Expect clearer, sharper bands later today or tonight as the system re-renders the next wave. Solar influence. We are still under the after effects of the recent solar flares. Even a moderate flare can stretch the ionosphere thin, making the Schumann lines fuzzy, blurry, or partially masked. The charts are showing exactly that kind of behavior, not collapse, but diffusion. What today means for you, this is a reset morning, a recalibration morning, a morning where clarity comes in quietly, not dramatically. Today carries introspective energy, heightened intuition, emotional accuracy, better discernment, strong mind-body sensitivity, move slower. Tune in. Listen more than you react. The field today works like a microscope. Whatever you put under it becomes bigger and clearer. Choose carefully what you focus on. If you feel tired, dreamy, or extra sensitive, you are syncing with the chart perfectly. If you feel clear and grounded, you are ahead of the wave. Either way, today is a gentle but powerful alignment day.